Now, as many of you guys already know, that Cobra Roush tribute car that's behind me is destined to get coyote swapped in the hopefully near future. And while that's definitely one of many ways to make your Crown Victoria or Panther car faster, I think we can all agree that it's definitely not the most affordable, the most cheapest way to make some power with these boats. So that is exactly what I'm going to be doing in today's video, guys. I'm going to be telling you guys the most affordable, what the best, most affordable performance mods for your Crown Victoria, Mercury Grand Marquis, Lincoln Town Car for your Panther car is. Now, quick disclaimer, some of these mods you guys are going to notice are cheaper than others, but anyone who actually owns a Panther car will tell you they are not cheap to modify. But even the most expensive mod on this list will not pass $500. Without further ado, let's get right into it. All right, guys, so for the first mod, we're gonna be starting at the bottom of the barrel. This mod is absolutely dirt cheap compared to the other mods that I will be featuring throughout the list. And that is a K&N drop-in performance filter. Now, at a glance, it might not look like much, but this filter right here is literally half the width of the OEM paper filter that originally comes in our Panther cars. Now, as far as horsepower gains, you won't see anything past 5 horsepower. But for the $40 this thing costs and the instant difference you'll feel in your car, the fact that it installs in literally less than 5 minutes is why I just absolutely had to add this thing to the mod list. Now, when it comes to the K&N Performance drop-in air filter, all I gotta say, guys, is just don't knock it until you try it at least. All right, and now with that out of the way, we're gonna start venturing into the big boy mods territory, and we're gonna start things off with the Marty tune. Or more specifically, a 93 octane race tune. And although this bad boy, tuned of course with the tune, will run you a cool 500 bucks, it is by far, you can ask anybody in the Panther community, it is by far the most complete modification you can get for your Panther car. With a dyno proven instant 20 horsepower gain, with just the Marty tune alone, increased and improved shift points along with throttle response. For the quote unquote everyman, you could just get a Marty tune and call it a day. It checks off all the right things: horsepower gain, throttle response, and improved transmission shift points. And although, yeah, technically you could end this, you could end your modifications at the Marty tune, but we both know that you're a greedy, power-hungry SOB, aren't you? Just like Thanos, you want to collect all the power mods to embarrass all those Mustang owners at the car meet, huh? Come on, let's keep it going then. That's because the next affordable modification for your Panther car is actually underneath, and that is 410 gears. Now, as far as horsepower gains, you'll see none. But when it comes to tire shredding, off-the-line acceleration and speed, nothing comes close to a 410 gear setup on a Panther car. The advantage of having the lower gear ratio is the engine doesn't require as much effort to do the same kind of work, which in turn equals more pulling power and off-the-line acceleration. The only drawback is, due to the higher RPMs at higher speeds, you can kiss your gas mileage goodbye. But line up a stock Vic at an 1/8 mile track versus a 410 Vic, and the stock gearing Vic would get smoked just with a gear change. Now, a decent 410 gear will run you about $200, although there are some cheaper versions of it for about $180, but we're just gonna round that off to about 200 bucks. Now, the next mod on the list is one that complements the 410 gears perfectly, and that is a 5-speed manual transmission swap. Whether it's a T5, a T45, a TR3650, or even a Tremec 5-speed, by far the funnest, most engaging modification you can do to a Panther is to manual swap it. Keep in mind also that this is going to be the most time-consuming and labor-intensive modification on this list. Now, a 5-speed manual swap will run you about 400 bucks, if you do the work yourself. But if you decide to take it to a shop to have it installed, it's going to run you between the transmission and the labor roughly around $1,000. Now, what if I told you that this little box right here is as close as you get to having a 5-speed manual swap on your Crown Victoria, and it installs in less than 5 minutes? Well, that's exactly what this next modification does, ladies and gentlemen. This bad boy is the CanShift. Now, for those of you who haven't already seen my install and review video of the CanShifter, it just pretty much essentially jailbreaks your Panther's automatic computer system, essentially enabling sport shift mode. CanShifter gives you full control over your Panther car's transmission using pretty much just these paddle shifters. It literally gives you almost the same advantages of having a manual transmission, like being able to shift gears, being able to hold gears, and even being able to downshift, with its only real drawbacks being that it could only be installed in 2005 and up Panther cars. And although the CanShifter is a newcomer to the world of Panther mods, I've personally had mine for over a month, and it's honestly brought me nothing but pure joy. Speaking of which, I'm actually, it's in the process. I already filmed it, but I'm actually working on a CanShift versus a shift kit transmission mod video, pretty much putting the tried and true shift kit versus the newcomer, the CanShifter. I'm going to show you guys. I'm going to show you guys a quick little preview and take a wild guess as to which car you think is equipped with a CanShift. Let me know. Now, the CanShifter will run you about $300, but in my opinion, it's worth every penny. And last but not least, a modification that will not only increase your horsepower, but make any Panther car sound like the 4-door Mustang it was meant to be. And of course, I'm talking about the Muffler Delete. Now, in this case, I'm only talking about deleting the stock dual mufflers and leaving the cats completely alone. Removing your rear mufflers will not only give your Panther car its growl back, but it's been proven to give you anywhere between 8 to 10 horsepower increase. Honestly, guys, if you ask me, when it comes to price versus performance, like when you combine that, it's like power to weight ratio, price, performance, nothing beats the good old-fashioned Muffler Delete. To do a quick recap, cheap, affordable, and reliable performance mods that your Panther car can greatly benefit from are the following: K&N drop-in filter, $40. Marty tune, $500. 410 gears, $200. 5-speed manual swap, $400. The CanShifter, $300. And a Muffler Delete for absolutely free. Now, if you ask me, an ideal budget Panther car build would be a 2006 Marty tuned, but without the transmission tune that comes with a Marty tune, along with a K&N drop-in filter with a set of 410 gears, along with a Muffler Delete and a CanShifter to bring it all together. Now, the total cost of this ideal Panther car is right around $1,100. So right around $1,000 to turn this old grandpa pigmobile into the 4-door tire shredding Mustang it was destined to be. And with that being said, guys, that is my list, my personal list. It's not set in stone. This isn't on the Bible or anything like that. It's just my personal opinion, my personal list of the most affordable and reliable performance mods you can do to your Panther car. Also, keep an eye out for that video that's going to be the CanShifter versus the shift kit That is going to be one hell of a video. Either way, it's your boy, Mr. Random. I'll catch you guys on the next one. If I left out some mods that you guys think are worthy, they're affordable, they're reliable, and they give your car some kind of performance or fun factor, list them in the comment section down below. Either way, it's your boy, Mr. Random. Catch you guys in the next one. Take it easy.